This is Fred Beck from Fred Beck Fighting. I'm joined down at London Shoot Fighters Gym today in London, joined by Idris Virgo. It's our first interview since the fight, I think. I don't believe I caught you post-fight. We did a nice long interview pre-fight, but post-fight we hadn't had time to catch up. How you been since the fight, the last 2 weeks or so?
I've been good, man. All I want to say is showtime, baby. Yeah, I've been good, man. I've just been chilling. As you guys can see, my face is a bit more chubbier from the last interview we did. So I've been eating loads of donuts and Dominoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. I might as well enjoy the fighting's piece of life. Might as well.
Yeah, that's fair. You've been off to Saudi Arabia as well. Watched Fury and Garnu. Very fancy.
Oh, listen, that was sick. I think now,
Is that the best experience you've had, like holiday-wise?
hands down. Saudi Arabia now is my my second home.
Yeah.
So a big shout out to Turkish Al Jazeera, the excellence, and also a big shout out to Khalid, who's invited me down to Saudi Arabia. So you never know, people. You might even see me on there soon. You never know, man.
Go for it. Go for it, mate. The Saudi's got money.
Yeah. You know what? It's not even that, bro.
It's a nice experience overall as
That's
well.
it, yeah, the atmosphere was great. The people were great. Like it was just great, and it was like it's like a peaceful, violent boxing match. You know what I mean? The whole set was fantastic, man. I just enjoyed myself.
Did you meet any of the celebs who were there?
Oh, I met loads of
Who did you
people,
meet?
man. I met Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Little Baby?
Oh, wow, nice.
Um,
Lil Baby did a performance there as well.
oh yeah, the performance was freaking out of this world. Well, I met Bivol.
Oh,
But it seemed like me and Bivol had like a little. You could tell like sooner that I would call him out soon. You know what I mean? So I met Bivol. I met Berbatov, but
Oh, wow.
Berbatov is a unit.
Big. Looks like Wolverine almost.
Yeah, when I spoke to him, he was like, "Oh, I'm not Khabib. I was like, "Yeah, I know you're not Khabib. You're Berbatov." So when I took a photo with him, I took his arm. I'm like, "Yo, you're rock solid. I ain't gonna be calling you out anytime soon. Give me 10 years, I might call you out. But for now, I'm gonna keep on."
When you got a little bit older.
Yeah, when I get a bit older, I'll call him out. But for now, if I were to go back to the pro ranks, I would like to call Bivol. That'd be quite interesting. Yeah.
He's a tough man indeed. Hopefully we can see him versus Bivol. Sorry, Bivol versus Potarbiev. I mean, hopefully we can see that fight down the line. Hopefully, that's the what unification. Best guys in light heavyweight division.
I'll probably have to give it to Berbatov, you know.
Really?
His last performance against Anthony Yard was quite impressive.
It was ages ago though. It's been a while.
Same for Bivol. Bivol has fought a while as well. But when Canelo was pushing on to Bivol in the fight, if Canelo had a bit more power, it would have stopped Bivol's tracks coming forward and always maintaining the center of the ring. So I do believe Berbatov will keep that pressure on him, and Berbatov was a bit of a solid unit. So yeah, I think Berbatov will have Bivol.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. A little bit. That's a rare. We get any pro boxing on the channel. So there you go. Any pro boxing fans left?
Because we're still on the topic about pro boxing. Billy Saunders, man. Time to get out my comments.
Billy Joe Saunders.
Yeah.
Didn't you spar Billy Joe Saunders a while back?
Yeah, I did actually, yeah. But then, just recently now, he's in my comments trying to select me out in my comments. So I'm selecting him back in his comments, and I said to him, just don't forget, when we sparred, your laces was undone, and he knows what that means in sparring. So I think after I said that in his comments, he got a reality check and he backed off a bit. So if he's watching this, stay away.
Oh. Okay, well that could be interesting. Billy Joe Saunders, two big trash talkers. Could be very, very entertaining. Let's talk about the KSI fight real quick. It was just, the kind of vibe I get is everyone thought he won, but the judge didn't give it him his way.
Yeah, 100%. KSI 100% won. How you say it is, you got a professional boxer and you've got a YouTuber / influencer, and by KSI winning, that would just change the whole dynamic of boxing. You can't have a YouTuber or influencer beat a pro boxer. So that's the reason I believe they gave it to Tommy. Plus Tommy's last name and Farouk's after Tyson Fury was fighting Francis Ngannou. So they had to kind of give it to Tommy. But if you rewatch it back, I've rewatched it back a few times, and KSI 100% won. It seemed like Tommy was the influencer and he was the YouTuber by grabbing, by hitting him in the side of the head. I think I'm sure he hit him with a bit of an elbow as well. So I think Tommy's quite dirty, you know what I mean? He didn't quite keep it clean and cut. So it was crazy, man. The judges had to give it to him. So yeah, I know he was on KSI's show, and people say he was on his show. He's kind of judges and that, but at the same time, the Fury name and boxing, they didn't want to give it to someone like that, to give it to KSI.
Do you think that in a rematch, KSI will be the favourite or Tommy will be the favourite, knowing that Tommy now knows kind of the game plan KSI come up with?
I think in the rematch, I think KSI will probably be the favourite, or probably an equal kind of on the betting scene of things for a rematch. I think Tommy showed the true colours. He struggled against Jake, struggled against KSI. So I don't know where he goes next. Yeah.
That's fair. Moving on, you were there in person, Tyson Fury and Garner.
Yeah.
Both the Furies, I guess, lost in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Both of them lost. It's just crazy because Francis Ngannou should have won that fight hands down. Like the shots that was given to him, Tyson, right hands to the body, the left sort of knocked him onto the floor. Same thing happened in KSI's fight. Technically 2 points apart from each other. But it's just like because of the last name and the Usyk fight, they had to kind of give it to Tyson. Don't get me wrong, Tyson fought a decent fight, but at the same time, I don't think it was Tyson who fought on that night. I think something was probably wrong with him. But also, Tyson did say Francis Ngannou shouldn't be able to last X amount of rounds with me. I'm going to wipe the floor with him. Like,
But isn't that the build-up, and they got to say it's that sort of thing?
yeah, you guys had that side of thing, but at the same time, you got to back it up. Like Muhammad Ali, he will talk the talk and he will back it up.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury, he talked the talk and he really back it up. So it was an interesting fight, and Francis impressed me. I didn't expect him to fight how he did. We didn't know public workout and how he was on the pads. He fooled everyone. He fooled the whole public because even John Fury came out and said if he fights like that, he's definitely going to get a kick in. So it's interesting, man. It's interesting. Francis will come back stronger and better. I want to know who he's going to fight next. That'd be quite an interesting fight. And also, the Saudi fans were behind Francis a lot.
Yeah.
It was crazy. The whole stadium was shouting Francis to win.
Really
It was
well.
crazy, man.
So the atmosphere in there was very, very good.
The atmosphere was unreal, bro. Unreal, man. Like, to open up the red season, the Saudis have done it. It was like the World Cup, open up the World Cup. They have showed the world what they can do, and it's just gonna get bigger and better, man. I was grateful to be involved with a big night. I'm just grateful, man. Yeah.
And then moving back towards yourself then, punditry, hopefully. Do you think you'll be doing a bit of punditry coming up soon? A little bit more interviews? Some of the kind of presenter side of things maybe in the future?
Yeah, man. I was gonna announce something soon, November the 17th. I'll be doing punchy work again for Misfits and the Zone. I'm grateful to do that. First time was quite sticky, not sticky, but I kind of got get my feet and bearing with it. So I think this time is going to be a bit better. I think the more time I do it, the better I'll get. So I'm just grateful that I'm opening more like doors and different things I could do. Yeah, I'm a boxer and I'm good now. I could do the punchy work and then, you know what I mean. I'm just evolving as a person as well. So
One step at a time, moving forward.
100%, man. One step at a time. Bang on, yeah.
York Hall. You've boxed at York Hall before?
No, I never boxed at York. Never boxed at York Court. I wouldn't mind boxing at York Court, to be honest with you, but I've never boxed at York Court. I think it's one of them home ground traditional boxing arenas or area or venue people box at. So it's going to be a spectacular fight. You've got Arms fighting on there against McKenzie. That's a rematch.
Arms is a mini-con, the rematch. It's very, very good.
Yeah,
Mini-con, yeah.
Mini-con and Arms rematch too. That's going to be good. Arms have been trained like an animal, and Arms' last performance against Master Orgy.
No, I'm a big fan of him. Pause. Master Uguay.
Yeah, Master Orgy. That was a great performance, and
And Master Uguay, to be fair, he did turn up for it as well. It wasn't like he just lay down. He put up a fight against Arms as well.
yeah, 100%. He put up a fight against Arms, but Arms is a different animal. You know what I mean? Arms has been putting in work and has been training, and I'm expecting a knockout for Arms on that night.
And then the winner of that fight goes to fight for the Mrs. Heavyweight World Title belt, which makes it exciting. Obviously, Tempo Arts holds it. But Idris, I do appreciate you coming on the channel again. Anything coming up for yourself, though? Apart from punditry?
Nah, man.
Any fight news or anything, you reckon?
Um,
Early next year?
I'll probably say early next year, people. Keep your eyes peeled. You never know, man. You might be seeing me in Saudi again, you know what I mean? You never know what will happen, you know what I mean? The world's my oyster. So at this time, I'm just going to draw my punchy work on November, and then, in the next couple of weeks, and then see where it goes from there.
One more thing, I just remembered. You got in a bit of an altercation with Mike Perry. What happened?
Mike Perry's a freaking coward. Outpriced himself for a fight. No one knows who he is in the mixed world. It was his great chance to go on a great platform. He kind of blew his chance. He has got a bare knuckle fight on December, and hopefully we could get on.
I think Eddie Alvarez, I believe, the former UFC champ.
Yeah, Eddie Alvarez. I've seen some of his fights. He's weak. He's wank. That's why I'm surprised. That's why I think my Sleepy Perry didn't fight me, because he knew he would have fought me with a loss. He would have lost his opportunity to fight someone.
Because Mams is trying to make that fight like on the weigh-in day, last minute.
Yeah, 100%. But I just think he outpriced himself. You know what I mean? And now he's fighting someone who's weak, and he's just a weak opponent. He's fighting. I'll beat him and that guy in the same night if I had to. You know what I mean? So hopefully, if Mike Perry still wants to get on, we get on next year on Misfits. Let's do it.
Awesome.
But I think he's gonna be a coward.
You and Mike Perry, that can be a main event right there.
Yeah.
You could do that. You could get a bigger arena than York Hall, to be fair. Because
Yeah.
Mike Perry's a big superstar, big star. Or it can be do it in America. That'd be a better option, I reckon.
Listen,
Because Mike Perry's a bigger star out in America than he is over here in England.
I'm like the Sandman. I said to Sleepy Aaron Chalmers, I'll come to his backyard and I'll get his fans to my fans. I'll go to Mike Perry's backyard. If Mans can make it happen, I'll go there and I'll beat him and I'll put him to sleep. I'll put freaking Sleepy Perry to sleep. And if that could happen, that could happen. He says he's got a big fan base. He said he's more well known than me. Okay, if that's the case, I'll come to America. You start at the arena. Let's see what you can do. Bring it on.
Awesome, I like it.
Yeah.
That'd be a right scrap right there that everyone love to see. But Idris, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's it.